Hey everybody, hope you're having a great day. Sorry this is a day late, but just had some tweaking to do to the service, but also just trying to figure out how to make this weekend work with how many vocalists we have and give everybody an opportunity to, sing and all that stuff. So it was quite a task, but I think I figured out a good solution. Let's take a look at who we have. We got Ryan on bass, Kevin on drums, Caleb on guitar. We have Priscilla, Sophie singing. We have Hope on keys, myself, and Nathan. We do have camera people. I'll have to plug them in. Laura is on computer. Snoop on lights. Dave Foreman is shadowing, so awesome. Excited for that. Noah is on sound, and Lori's on switcher. So awesome team. Last week went really well. We started our brand new series, Room for Christmas. So Ben will be speaking again this weekend. And man, I know I heard a lot of feedback in the lobby last weekend, how the message just really spoke to a lot of people. So if you guys were there, I hope you experienced that as well. All right, so here's how I'm going to propose this weekend. Obviously, we got a lot of people. We did have a lot of people on stage last weekend. I'm trying to eliminate doing that, but for Mary Did You Know, it just didn't really have an option. And what I didn't want to do was just use certain people for the opener and then not give them anything to do. So I think I came up with the best solution. So we'll start with the Mary Did You Know. In terms of your guys' parts, I know Ryan expressed doing like the bass line, so we can experiment with that. Kevin, if you want to do the SPDS for like the drum stuff, that's cool. I'll take the male lead. So Nathan, what that means is like any male part that you hear in the track that's not the male lead, I would concentrate on that. In terms of Sophie and Priscilla, you guys know your range better than I do, so I'm not gonna tell you which part to pick. But if you guys see that there's female part 1, female part 2, if you guys want to just text each other and say, "Hey, I'm gonna do this one. You go ahead and do this one," and that would be fine. I think between the 4 of us, 5 of us, I should say, we should be able to do this song really well. So just to reiterate, I'll do the male lead. Nathan, you do any male part that you hear that's not the male lead, and then girls, you can figure out what part you want to do, whether it's Sophie part 1 and Priscilla part 2 or vice versa. Cool. All right. In terms of the rest of the worship set, here's what I'm thinking. I would like Priscilla to do Angels We Have Heard on High. We have the capability to transpose if we need to. If this is too low for you, we can bump it up. So let's try that tomorrow. And then if we scroll down or go down here, there's 2 more songs that are labeled Findlay. Joy to the World, I bumped that up to G. So I'm thinking Sophie can do that. And then Hark, I also have in G. And the only reason why I did that is just so that these 2 would blend in well with each other. We had an issue last weekend with 2 songs kind of crossing into one another that were in different keys, and it just didn't sound good. So I put these in the same key, so hopefully it'll be a nice smooth transition. Hark, Nathan, I'd like you to sing that, buddy. And then so that'll be the worship set. I'm gonna probably just hang back on guitar for the rest of this stuff. I'll just set up over on like drum side or something and play guitar with Caleb. Campus host, they'll do the vision cast. They're going to talk about groups, and then it'll be the series intro video into Ben's message. We have instructions to play back the 10:45 to the 12:30. I'm assuming that means Ben has something going on and he's not going to be there for the 12:30. So, Seasons. Just listening through the song, I came to the conclusion that there's really no way in heck that I can sing this with all the falsetto and stuff that's in it. So I'd like Sophie to do this one. I think you got a good voice for it, so we'll try that. And then we have Send Off and Post Jam. Post Jam, I don't know if it's going to be Seasons or what. We'll have to take a look and see what's programmed in Ableton, and we'll figure it out. But all right, so in terms of practice tomorrow, I know Sophie's not going to be there. So Priscilla, if you want to take a stab at everything that Sophie's doing, so Enjoy the World and Seasons, if you want to do that, you can. If not, we'll just go through it instrumentally just to make sure that we have the arrangement down, and I'm sure Sophie's gonna do great with that come time for the weekend. Awesome. Well, that's all I have. Just trying to keep it as short as possible for this weekend. These songs are pretty easy. We like to try to keep things around this time of year somewhat simple. I know we're doing TSO next week, so that'll be kind of a little bit more challenging. But what I experienced last weekend was just people very joyful, singing super loud, because these are just Christmas carols. These are songs that people know, and the energy in the auditorium was great all weekend. And so let's just have fun with these. These aren't performance pieces. These are just to help lift people's spirits for Christmas. So, all right. Well, that's all I got. I love you guys. I'll see most of you tomorrow, and I'll see the rest of you on Saturday. Have a great rest of your week.